Lance here with Brando Consulting, inventory software expert since 2006. We're going to take a look at packing in Locate Inventory. Locate is a cloud-based inventory program that connects to QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop. So packing, let's take a look at the Locate screen. Packing is found under Operations right here, and it's found next to Shipping and Pickup. Now, it's noteworthy to mention that shipping does not deplete inventory, pickup depletes inventory. Shipping is not a required step, and actually packing's not required either, and in some instances picking's not even required. So I want to talk to you first about the setup before we talk about the workflow and how to set up your Locate properly so it will work properly with your workflow. So let's take a look at the setup first, okay? First of all, over here on the right hand side under setup, we're going to look at carriers, and then we see a list of carriers to choose from. Well, that's a short list. Oh, I've got a little filter in here. Let's take that filter off. Okay, here's a list of carriers. We've got UPS, Senda, all these carriers, and then over on the right we've got a default checkbox, and here whether the carrier is active or not. So if the carrier is inactive, it won't show up on the other screens as an option. Now I'm going to drill into a popular one, UPS. We'll click on UPS and see that UPS says requires packing yes, requires shipping no. So that's a setting you should have set for your parcel carriers. Now your freight carriers, you may consider changing the requires shipping to yes. And you can do that here by clicking edit details and then changing that. Okay? So your parcel carriers, you should have shipping turned off. So we just skip that step altogether. Shipping is mostly for freight and printing out a bill of lading. So the two steps that you would use is packing and then pickup. Then the other setup you should do after you go through your carriers and activate or inactivate your carriers and turn off requires shipping for parcel carriers, come up here to setup and go to cartons, or we'll say carton types is what it's really called. And we have a list, a whole huge list of preset carton types that Locate has put in here for you, which are popular carton names or package names for your UPS and FedEx and USPS carriers. It's kind of nice, have those in there. Now, what you should do in here also, most of you have cartons that you use. Click on New Carton and create a name for the carton. Say this carton is going to be a 6-inch by 8-inch by 10-inch box. Now you probably have 3, 4, 5, 6 box sizes that you typically use every day. And then you could put the carrier that uses that box, or you can leave that blank so it's not carrier specific. But then here we go, we've got length, width, and height, so 6, 8, 10 in inches. And the carton may have a weight, say it weighs 1 ounce. That will help calculate the total weight of the carton when it's full. So click save, and then you do that 5 or 6 times and get your carton set up. Okay? Alright, so there's another setting to look at, and this is, not under setup, but under settings. Go to settings and then scroll down to packing. We'll click on packing. And it says start pack in carton. And what this means is, I'll show you on the screen here in a minute, we can either start the pack in a staging area where picking, the person that picked puts it on the table and then you put it in the box or multiple boxes. Or maybe packing happened, or part of the packing step happened during picking and they already put it in a box and it's there on the counter. If you do that, you'll be working in an environment where you have a default box size every time. You don't need to select the carton size or the box size. So think about that option. Start pack in carton. I have it set to no because I want to show you how to put items in the carton. If this is set to yes, I wouldn't be able to do that. It would already be in the carton. And the packing feature on the mobile device be mostly obsolete if this was set to yes. So those are the three preliminary setup or setting preparation you need to do in order to pack. Assign your carriers properly, set up your cartons, and decide which setting to have on the packing setting. Now let's get to the workflow. Come back over here and go to Operations, Packing. Click on Packing, and on this first screen it shows us a list of sales orders that have been picked. They won't show up if they haven't been picked. If we scroll over to the right, or move over to the right, we've got this button that says Create Pick. I'll click on that and it'll bring me to, well, and then click on Go to Pack, and it'll bring me to this screen here that says Staged Contents. So imagine your parts or your items on the packaging table instead of already in a box. That's sort of the staging area. We've got 13 tablecloths that need to be packed and 19 steam pans that need to be packed. These steam pans are going to take up more room than the tablecloths, and the steam pans may even go in multiple boxes. So this is a good example of packing. We're going to put the tablecloth in one box. Click on Move Line to Carton. Check that box. Click Move Line to Carton. And we get a pop-up up here to select the carton size. The tablecloths will probably fit in a small box. I actually regret calling this box small and this box medium and this box large. I didn't put much thought into it when I did it. My preference would be this box. It's more descriptive. It's an easy name. It says the size of the box, so I know exactly what I'm grabbing. Anyways, just wanted to point out a regret, because we learn from our mistakes, right? So I would recommend naming your cartons this. Okay, so I'm going to select small, click move, and now we see it no longer shows up under the stage contents. I'll scroll down and we've got this other section on the screen that says small one. That's the name of the box, and it's just given a number 1 because I may choose multiple of the same box, and there's 13 in there. So the tablecloths have now been packed. If I come back up here to stage contents, I'm going to check on this box, click on this line, move one line to carton, and now you see this looks a little bit different. This has 2 options now: move to new carton or add to existing carton. That's nice. If we decided, oh hey, we've got extra room in that box, we can put some more in there. You can add it to the carton that already exists. Now these steam pans, they take up quite a bit of room, so I'm going to use a large size box and select large, click move, and it moved them all to that one box. I didn't want to move them all to one box, so I'm going to click on this again, move one line. It says move to new carton or remove from pack. We'll say move to new carton. And here's the button I missed right here, select quantities. That's the one I should have just clicked. So I'm going to click on that, select quantities, and now we'll say, yeah, we don't want all 19 there. 5 can fit in that box. Move to new carton, select large, and click move. There's 14 left. And just for the demo purposes, I'm going to check the line, move to new carton, select quantities again, and let's divide this in half and say we're going to move 7 to a new carton, because we found out we can fit 7, and put it in the large box right here and click move. Now I imagine at first you would just grab the boxes, put the items in, and then come back to this screen and record what items you put in what box. If that is difficult to remember and you need to do it, you need to record what box you're moving it to while you're moving it, then the mobile device right here would really come in handy with this pack. We're going to look at that next. let's close out this pack that we're in. So now this pack shows small 1, large 2, and large 3. So we go back up to the top of all of the cartons we created and then click Finish Pack right here. Now that will tell the system what items are in which boxes, and that's helpful if, say, you're shipping across the border and the shipping label needs to show the contents of the box. Or say the packing list, if we printed out the packing list like this, we can fold it into a 4/4 and put it in a 4/4 sleeve on the box. And if customs needs to open it up and look at more detail, they could take a look at the packing slip, which looks like that. To print out this packing slip, we'll scroll up, move my focus over here and click on Reports, drop down, click on Packing Slip, and here's our packing slip. We can print that out. Now if we want this packing slip to print automatically upon pack, there's a little bit of setup you need to do. First of all, we'll go to Setup Services, come over here to the left, I'm going to type in Print, and there's this program called Print Node. Costs about $10 a month. And what this does is it connects your system and your printers to the cloud to locate. If we go to Print Node, we'll see it's got an API key that we put in to connect locate to Print Node. Very simple setup. And then once you have Print Node set up, we can go to Setup and Printers. Once Print Node is set up, all of the printers on your network will show up on this screen. Before you set up Print Node, this screen will just be blank. There'll be nothing on it. And you won't be able to set up an automatic printing event for the packing slip. So once we have it set up, we'll go to the printer you want to create an event for, go to Events, and then select the event you want it to automatically print on. Oh, the print event we're looking for is not there, probably because we haven't yet assigned this printer to the site. So printers are always in a physical location. A site is a building with an address. And packing is an event that is definitely relevant to a location, a building with an address, right? So you don't want one building printing to a different building. So packing isn't showing up here. That means we need to go to Details, and then notice it says Site and it's blank. There's our problem right there. So go over to the right. I'm going to click Edit Details, and I'm going to click the main site, and then it wants to know which location, the pack location, which is even better. So that means some of your picks can go to different pack locations, and each pack location can have a different printer or label printer or whatnot. So we'll select that pack location, click Save. Now when we go to Events, there we go. We got a longer list now, and we want to set the event to say on pack finish. Location specific. We also have pack finish that's not location specific. Since I haven't been paying attention to the location, and this is just sort of a dummy account, I've been randomly putting stuff in. I think I'll have a better experience if I actually just say pack finish, not location specific. And then we'll select the report, the packing slip, and the profile is for default settings within the report. Very cool. I don't have default settings on the packing slip, so I don't need to select a specific profile of the packing slip. So then we'll go over here, click Add Event. Oh, we got an error message, and it looks like I didn't select Pick, I select Pick Up. So let's fix that. So let me type in pack, and pack finished is the only option. Okay, we'll select pack finished. There we go, click Add Event. And now the printing event shows up down here. It's going to print the packing slip when we finish a pack. It's going to do that automatically. So let's do it. Go to Operations, Packing, click Create Pack, go to Pack, and we'll put this in one box. We'll go through it faster this time. Large, put it in the large box, and put the other one, oh, the screen's not refreshed, and put the other one in another box. We're not going to do anything with splitting quantities. We'll leave that, just keep it simple. Click move, and now they're in their separate boxes. We'll click finish pick, and there it goes. I had to wait just a minute. Just waiting for that printer to start purring. There it is, printing. Let's see if we can see this over here. I don't think I can reach my printer. There it is. Nice. We'll put the camera right there. And we have a packing list, automatically printed. As soon as we click finish pack, pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the mobile device, the mobile warehouse. So I've downloaded this onto a mobile emulator. This is just emulating what a scan gun would look like. And we're going to go to packing and log in there. Looks like it kicked me out because I was inactive. Okay, so we're logged back in, click packing. And we've got some packs that are actually already in progress. Let's finish one of these. This is a huge pack that has been working on. No wonder it's still in progress. It's been put in all these different boxes. Let's say it's done. I'm going to click finish, and it's finishing that pack. Pack number 34. Now, I should point out that the pack number is its own number. Oh, and listen, here's that printer again going off. I just finished a pack from the mobile device, and it's automatically printing to the printer. So that's nice. It's kind of exciting. All right, so we're on the Create Pack screen now. I'm going to click back, and here we're in the In Progress packs. After I finished that pack, it brought me to the Create Pack screen. So these are the sales orders that have been picked and are in the staging area, ready to be packed. It's picked in full. Awesome. So we'll select that sales order, and it has no cartons. We're going to select a carton. So that's the first thing it wants to know is what size of carton are we going to use. So we'll select the carton size, and now it shows us the items that we can put in the carton. This specific sales order is all onesie-twosies. One parsley, one calypso, so someone's ordered a lot of seasoning. And on the bottom down here, it shows the size of the box, and we can totally fit all of these in that box. So we'll just say select pack, select pack. So we're putting it in the box. Select pack, select pack, select. And now it's finished. Bam, it's all in the box. And since I clicked the finish button, we'll give it a second, and my printer's going to light up again with the new packing list. Here's the last packing list that was just printed. That was a pretty big order, and it says what's in each box. Here, I'll hold this up here. Shows what's in each box. Generic box, and then the part number, and the sorted quantity, the part number and the quantity for each one. Remember that last pack I did? There was a lot of items on that. So this one that just printed out, this put everything in one box. My 6 by 8 by 10 box. And there's all my seasonings in one box right there. A nice little packing slip. So now I can fold this into 4 and put it on a 3/4 sleeve on the outside of the box, or I can just put this in the box. So once again, as a refresher, to make this all work right, you want to do carriers setup and set your parcel carriers to not ship, only pack. Set up your cartons and your carton sizes. And then also, one other thing I did in the middle of the video is set up your printers and install Print Node under Services. And then under your printers, set up a printing event. And then you can pack from the browser here, or pack from the mobile device here. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. And be sure to subscribe to see the next video or to see more videos like this. If you have any questions or comments or want to add something that you like about this feature, I'll answer your questions down below in the comments. And be sure to like if you like this video.